All right, we are expected to find the unknown number bases x and y in these given equations. So the strategy should be to convert both sides of these equations to base 10. Let's get straight off into the solution. Now we take the first equation, which is 2, 1 base x plus 1, 3 base y to give 15. And because the 15 is written without indication of the base, it means automatically it is in base 10. So is the case for the second equation. 21 is also written to base 10. All right. The expansion procedure. By writing exponents on each of the digits, we have on 1, 0, and then 1 towards the left. We have the same thing, 0 and 1 towards the left. No need for the conversion of 15, it's already in base 10. So we have the process begins. We take the first digit, 2, multiplied by the base x, raised to the power the number written on top of that 2, which is 1. That is base x. All of that plus the second digit, which is 1, multiplied by the unknown base x, raised to the power the number on it, which is 0. We continue in that manner. The next digit is 1 right there, multiplied by the unknown base y, raised to the power the number written on top of 1, which is 1, plus the next digit, which is 3, multiplied by the unknown base y, raised to the power the number written on 3, which is 0. All of this equals 15 on the right-hand side. Now let us evaluate each unit here. So we have from the power area, x to the power 1 gives us x, and x multiplied by 2 gives us 2x. Plus any number raised to the power 0 is 1. So x to the power 0 is 1. And 1 multiplied by 1 gives us 1. Plus still, y raised to the power 1 is y. Multiplied by 1 gives us y. And plus the last area, y to the power 0 is 1. 1 multiplied by 3 gives us 3. All of this equals 15 on the right-hand side. Now, it is a good move to make the variables x and y to occupy the left-hand side. So we can have 2x plus y. And now we have 1 plus 3 gives us 4. And we can subtract 4 from both sides very quickly. So we have 15 minus 4. So a way of taking 1 and 3 together and subtracting that result 4 from 15 on the other side. So finally we have 2x plus y equals 15 minus 4 gives us 11. And this becomes our equation 1. Now we develop a similar equation by considering the second part of the problem. So also taking the second part, and that is 1, 2 base x plus 3, 1 base y, that equals 21 in base 10. This is already in base 10. So we start the expansion procedure to convert the left-hand side to the base 10. And now we start writing exponents as usual. This is 0 and 1, 0 and 1. Now the process, expansion. So we take the first digit here, and that is 1, multiplied by the base x, raised to the power number written on it, which is 1, plus the next digit, which is 2, multiplied by the base x to the power 0 on it. Then plus the next digit is 3, multiplied by the base y to the power 1 on it. Plus, we have 1, multiplied by the base y, raised to the power the number written on it, which is 0. All of this equals 21 on the right-hand side. And now by evaluating each unit, we have from the power area, x to the power 1 is x, multiplied by 1 is simply x, then plus x to the power 0, any number to the power 0 is 1, multiplied by 2, and that is 2. Plus y to the power 1 is still y, multiplied by 3, and that gives us 3y. And finally, plus y to the power 0, which is 1, and 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. All of this equals 21 on the other side. Now, the same step to generate equation 2, let us take the unknowns together, x and 3y on one side. So we have x plus 3y, and now we want to add 2 plus 1 on this side to generate 3, and then subtract that 3 from both sides. 21 minus 3. Beautiful. And now we have x plus 3y equals 21 minus 3 gives us 18. That's right, and that becomes our equation 2. Now, simultaneously solve equation 1 and 2. They are simultaneous equations right now. So let us layer them. Let's take the first equation, 2x plus y equals 11. And this is our equation 1. We want to take equation 2 also. X plus 3y equals 18, and this is our equation 2. Now, we want to make the coefficients of y the same so that we can eliminate y. Equation 1 has coefficient 1 by the side of y and 3 right here. So if we simply multiply equation 1 by 3, we can generate equal coefficients in y. So 3 multiplied by 2x gives us 6x. 3 multiplied by y gives us 3y as desired. And this is going to give us 3 multiplied by 11 gives us 33. And we can tag this equation, equation 3. And by ruling of fair, we issue the command, equation 3 minus equation 2. We want to make that subtraction. Equation 3 should subtract equation 2. I like to have a demarcation there so that we can trace our work. I like to have this demarcation. So we have this. Yes. I like to have this demarcation so we can trace our works. All right. Back to the work. So we have equation 3 minus equation 2 in the new command. That means bottom equation here subtracts the top equation. 6x minus x gives us 5x. Equation 3 minus equation 2. 3x minus 3y minus 3y cancel out 0 equals now 33 minus 18 gives us 15. And now by dividing both sides by 5, it implies that x, because 5 then divides through, and 5 divides into 15 3 times, which means x equals 3. In standard test, it is logical to quickly eliminate some options right now. Options that have x equals something else, which is not 3, are already out of the way. But let us proceed so that we can finish up this work. Now we'll make a quick substitution. From equation 1, let's rearrange equation 1. From the equation 1, we can make y the subject of formula there. Y is actually given by subtracting 2x from both sides. We have 11 on the right-hand side minus 2x. And therefore, we can substitute the value of x, which is 3. And that will make us have y equals 11 minus 2 multiplied by 3, substituting 3 for x. And now we have y is going to be 2 multiplied by 3 is actually 6. So we have 11 minus 6, which will give us 5. And mission completed. Therefore, in the final analysis, x equals 3 and our y equals 5. Our final answer. And that is reflected in option B right there. Very simple. Okay. The accompanying this video is there are 2 quizzes. You can take the quizzes to test your understanding of the content of this video. Click on the answers and then study the solutions attached. Also attached to the pinned comment is a link that takes you to the test on number and numeration. There are 30 questions to be attempted in 30 minutes. Take the test to test your understanding or your mastery of the topic number basis. Finally, there is another link in the pinned comment that takes you to the full analysis of the topic number basis. So you can click the link and study the full analysis of number basis from beginning to the end. Thank you for being part of this session and see you in my next video.